Hey guys, it's Casey. Today I'm going to be working with my turtle mold, my bird mold, and this stuff. It's like little, that film like you get. God, I can't find the word. But you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like a foil, and it's been cut up into little small pieces. You get in a lot of starter kits. And I'm also going to be working with my 2-part Bond Craftor epoxy resin. I use this on the daily. It is my go-to. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to split up my resin, because some of this I want colored. As you see, I've got some colors and some glitter set on the side. But first we're going to start with just using this full. And I'm going to mix it up and pour it into my turtle mold. I did miss recording pouring it into the turtle mold, but this is all I did, was just mix it and pour it in just like that. Okay, and then you're going to see me come back, and what I've got left of that, I'm going to fill up my cup again about halfway and add some white glitter. This is just diamond glitter, and it is a fine glitter. And I'm just going to incorporate that. Then I'm going to grab some of my colors over here. I've got a blue-green shade, and I've got a yellow. I'm going to try to make a very green. I'm looking for a really prominent green. I believe this one was called Peacock Feather. It was really hard to get out of this. These little guys, the purely pigments are fantastic in themselves. It only takes just the tiniest amount to color your resin. But you can also use inks in the place of that. You can use your alcohol inks or your India inks. Those will work just as well. And I'm using a little bit of yellow just to brighten it back up, to get it to that green shade that I'm looking for. Okay, I'm looking for a true green, and I've got that now. So I'm going to take and pour this off into my bird mold and use up the very last bit of those flakes that I had. And when you pour it in, you want to squeeze the tip. Make sure that you don't get an air bubble in its nose. That's like the main place it likes to hide, is in the nose of this bird. So I'm just going to fill it up at this point. Make sure there's no air pockets or anything. And move on. This one's really good for not getting air pockets in the little tail. And I'm going to be using some Pacific Blue, and I'm going to make this moon mold. I really love this Pacific Blue from Mayspring. It is gorgeous. It is the prettiest blue. It really is gorgeous. They have some of the most beautiful pigments. And I've got some white alcohol ink, and I'm just going to marble it with the ink. I just put a few drops in, swirled it, put a few more drops in, swirled it, pour it in. And at this point, I'm going to fill it up with the last bit of resin that I've got. It takes every drop I've got to fill this guy up. And then we're just going to wait 24 hours and come back and demold these guys. They're really fun to make, very simple. I still have a few drops. It's not quite domed yet, so I'm scraping and getting every last drop of that resin I possibly can and getting it down into this guy and trying to make sure I get it filled up. I really don't have anything left to work with at this point. I don't even have enough for a pendant. So I'm really trying to scrape out every little bitty bit I can to get this guy domed. This way, when the resin shrinks, as 99% of resin does, it shrinks down just a little bit. And this will help give me a flat bottom. Okay, now it is time to demold these guys. I love this little turtle mold. This turtle mold is adorable. It is absolutely fantastic. And I love the shimmer in this. Just those full flakes. That was perfect. And the head is matte. And the rest of the body is shiny. Explain that to me, please. Why would they do that? Okay, and I've had trouble getting the tail out. So all I did was spray some alcohol in there and it popped right out. And I love that bird too. It is absolutely stunning. You can't see the full flake as prominently, but you can still see it once you're in person. It's more visible. And this, I absolutely love how this one came out. It is stunning. It needs a little bit of trimming here and there, but nothing major. It is adorable. You can put one of your electric tea light candles in it. I wouldn't suggest using a real tea light, a flame, because the resin will get soft and it will warp and move. You don't want to use heat of any sort when you're working with cured resin, unless you're trying to reshape something. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you for watching.